Hello everybody, this is Raw Jelly and welcome to a new episode of JHTC Adventures. And yes, it has been around 19 months since our last video, but that doesn't matter because I am back now. However, there are going to be a few things that we're just going to quickly skim over because it has been almost 2 years and you probably don't remember who I am. So I'm 18, I'm from the UK, hence my accent, and I'm a girl. Hence the, the high-pitched voice. Now, you wouldn't think I'd need to, clarify that I'm a girl, but I was looking over, all the top comments from my old videos, and most of them are if I'm a girl or a boy, so I thought I'd mention that now, and hopefully I won't need to mention it again, but I probably will. Doesn't matter today. And also, the main thing that's changed since our last video, 19 months ago, is I now have 94 magic, which would be pretty handy for boss and all of that. I don't actually remember how I got it or when I got it. I'm fairly sure it was from String and Jewelry. I don't know, it sounds like me because I do love AFK and I hate stun alking because I'm pretty lazy, so it's definitely it. Over the last few days I basically got my defense level to 85 because of my attack and strength by 85, so I thought I'd round it all off, go from there. So now once I did that, I was like, you know what, it's like get my strength up because that's probably the next thing. I think I'd like to get 99 strength over the other two first because obviously it's the most important one, it gets you to hit higher. So the main long-term goal really is I want to max out my combat because I want to do a lot more PKing, a lot more bossing. However, on my way, I'm just going to do a bit of PKing just to mess about. I probably will die a lot there because I get completely owned by berserkers, the mains, the pures, the level 3 skillers, by everyone. I'm a pretty crap PK, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to practice. That's the whole point. I'm going to be good at it and I'm going to be the next Spark Mac. I have decided. And whilst we're doing that, we're going to do lots of bossing, going to make so much money, going to become a billionaire soon, hopefully. And if that fails, I'll just buy and sell bonds, Nah, I'm just kidding. Not going to do that. That takes all the fun out of the game. Now, I've been training here over the last day, probably. You get about 80k XP an hour, which is alright considering how AFK is. You can get a good 5 minutes AFK at a time. And it's perfect because I've been catching up on my Netflix shows, been watching The Good Place. I highly recommend it. Such a good show, by the way. And the main reason I actually decided to start playing Runescape again, bit of story time, is because I found I'd get in from work about 5 PM and I just sit down on my phone doing nothing, just scrolling through Facebook, as everyone does. Might go to the gym, might go out with my mates, but I was bored most of the time. So I sat down, I had a little think, and I was like, well, what did I used to like to do, when I was a kid? That what I started doing again that I enjoyed. And of course, the only thing I did as a kid, the only thing I enjoyed was play Runescape. So it's a very logical thing to come towards. I had a bit of my doubts because Runescape is one of those games where you can't just pick it up and just play it. Well, at least I can't because I don't know, I have a pretty addictive personality. I mean, I'd come in from school when I was a kid and I'd play it for a good 7 hours after school. And then on the weekend, I'd probably play 10 hours more if I could. It depends on if my parents kicked me outside. And then some holidays, which don't get anymore, which is unfortunate because you never work. Hate it, working. We should just sit indoors playing games all day, but it's not how it is. But even then, even if I can only play 2 hours a night, which I don't know, I reckon I might play more than that. As long as I'm enjoying it, it doesn't matter. So we're just here to have a good time, and play RuneScape. And also, since I haven't played RuneScape properly in 2 years, if there's anything cool which you reckon I should check out, which I don't know about because I haven't looked up on it, put it in the comments. I'll go and check it out because I need some cool ideas, something fun to go and do that I enjoy. I also think that I might start doing some more questing. I mean, I've done a fair few quests. I said I've done a fair few quests. There is quite a lot of red there. But if you don't know, I'm one of those people who could not stand quests. I don't know what it is because they're designed to be enjoyable, yet I just could not stand them. Literally, I don't even know how I got barrage clubs. I think it took me an extremely long time to get barrage clubs. I was that noob who didn't have barrage clubs for a long time, and I think the reason I got it because I kept getting bullied about it in the comments. But I thought it'd be quite an accomplishment for me to do a lot more quests. I wouldn't mind checking out Monkey Madness 2 because the first one is probably the only quest that I ever enjoyed because who doesn't love being a monkey? And I just don't I want to see something all green. I had all the free-to-play quests green, and then they must have brought out some quests while I've been away and ruined it. How rude. That's the thing I won't be able to deal with it. I can imagine like getting a quest cape and then bringing out a new quest and I'd be absolutely broken. There's a Dragon Slayer 2 as well. Has that always been out? I'm not sure if that's always been out. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's new. That must be new. I don't remember it. So we're just going to go and crack out some of these as well in the future. In fact, do you know what my favourite quest of all time was? I'm pretty sure it was Doric's quest. I don't know, I think that's like the fastest quest there is. You just hand him a load of stuff and it is done. That is how all quests should be, in my opinion. I didn't get those freaks that enjoy it. I mean, if you do enjoy it, it's up to you. Also, quickly, another reason I decided to start playing Runescape again. Now, I bought a car last year, and every year you have to think on an MOT. I don't know if you have them in all countries. I'd assume you'd have something or something similar, but basically it's a test to make sure that your car is safe to drive on the roads. And I was like 95% confident that my car was going to pass this, like safe and sound. And then I got a phone call, and I was like, yeah, basically your car's failed your MOT. I was like, great, lovely, what I love in life. And he was like, yeah, it'd be about 400 quid. And I was like, 400 pounds. Okay, lovely, great. So I paid that, and I have £50 to my name for a week. And it turns out Runescape's a pretty cost-effective way to spend your spare time, because all you have to do is pay, I don't know, I think it's like £6 a month now. I think it's gone up, and then you're sorted. All your evenings squared away. So it is a cheap way it's a cheap pastime, I guess. Now, since this isn't really a progress video, it's more of a hi, I'm back and I'm not dead video, I thought it'd be good to do a little bank video just so you can see where I'm at, and then we can see where we're going to progress to in the future, because of course I want to become a billionaire. So let's kick it off. Now, the first tab is of course a mandatory rare tab, even though they're worth absolutely nothing in old school. It's just nice to pretend and to feel rich because of all the stuff you can own on RuneScape 2, pretty much. And I've cashed back of about 51 mil, which is alright. That's probably going to go down quite a lot in a second though, because I want to buy some bandos, because I'm going to start doing a bit more Slayer. And then we just scroll down, we hit the second tab. This is mainly, you know, the main gear tab. I have all the Barrow sets. Actually, I don't think I have Guffins anymore, which is good, because I think Guffins used to be worth like 15 mil, and I think that's how much I paid for it. I have a funny feeling it's crashed a lot, and that'd been pretty devastating. So it's just, yeah, I'm nothing special. My account is nothing special in general. About 10 anti-dragon shields for normal, whip, everyone has that, for books. Yeah, I think this is all my Zora stuff when I used to kill Zora. I won't mind start doing that again. I have a funny feeling she's actually been nerfed. I'm not 100% sure. I'll probably have to go and Google that if someone tells me in the comments. But I don't think it's as worth it as it used to be to kill Zora, because at one point it was the best money making method in the game. It's just the tab. Once again, this was the main Zora tab. You know, got the anti-venoms, or prayer potions, ranging tab, magic tab. Got a lot of scrolls of redirections, handy stuff if you don't use them. You can buy them in Nightmare Zones, make any of tellies go anywhere you want. Pretty good. Farming tab, I don't actually do that much farming anymore. I need to. I think farming's my lowest skill. It's one of the skills that I really think everyone should do, even if it's just herbers, because herbs are pretty, like, fairly decent money, you know, for what they are, like a couple minutes work a day. And it's one of those skills which you need to train all the time and be persistent with to get high level. It's also got my hunting stuff as well, which I don't really see myself ever doing again. I might hunt some Blacktons again, mainly for like the PK aspect eventually, but I'm 99 hunter, so there's no really much use to it. Slayer tab, probably the worst Slayer tab in history. Those are all the drops that I got. I just know my Slayer level isn't that high, so there's nothing juicy in there. And of course the mandatory junk tab, other stuff which you will probably never use again, but you're not quite sure, so you're not going to bin it, just in case you might want to use it again. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the end of the video, and I'll see you very soon in the next one with lots of progress.